Hi guys, and welcome to the Sling Den. As you can see, I found a beautiful place to shoot today, and it's time to review none other than the Skeleighton by Leightons, Strods and Catties. Now, I did want to be one of the first people to review this frame. However, I'm quite happy that I've had about 4 or 5 weeks without having to worry about making a video, because I've really come to grips with this thing, and I now feel like I can give it the review it truly does deserve. Now, something really surprised me about this frame after shooting it. When I first got it, I was trying to shoot it the way that I normally shoot, the pinch grip, and I really wasn't getting much success. Now, I do put this down to one factor. It is quite a thin frame, and I know this is some people's cup of tea, but for me, I prefer a wider, chunkier frame. So, to fix my problem, I had to come up with a solution. Now, I had two options. One, I could wrap it like I've done here to add a bit of thickness to it, or number two is to try out a different grip. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't have any paracord at home, so I thought, let's go with option two and just try and shoot it brace. Now, I've done this in the past without success. I've tried it on a number of different frames, and I've always reverted back to the pinch. However, with this thing, my accuracy really did surprise me. And with that, I have to say, I can't see myself going back to the pinch grip anytime soon. So yeah, this thing has done me absolute wonders. If we take a look at it there, I've wrapped it up in paracord. We've got the Leightons, Strods and Catty stag there. We've got the wonderful clips, which I've spoken about in many other videos. Cannot go wrong with them. And honestly, it is an absolute delight to shoot. So let's do some shooting. So guys, I've got my spinners set up. Let's take a couple of shots. Let's start off nice and easy with a 60mm. Let's move on to the one next to it, which is the 25. And now the 40. Missed the 40, let's try again. There we go. That's all three hit. The one thing I do want to say about this frame is how easily customizable it is. Now, as you can see, I've wrapped mine in paracord, leaving the Leightons, Strods and Catties logo in the middle. You can do it any way you like, or you can just not wrap it at all. I know a lot of people that have done that. It comes in a range of colors, and the alloy is absolutely beautiful on this thing. But for me, I prefer a thicker hold, so I've wrapped mine. Another thing you can do is mess around with the pinky. Now, as you can see there, I've got a nice pinky hold on it, and you can customize that by wrapping it depending on how many ties you do here in the middle. So if you want a really tight pinky hole or a really loose pinky hole, it's up to you. I know I'm talking about fingers in holes and it's really, really strange. That's not what this video is about. But as you can see there, a nice few shots on the spinners, and yeah, let's shoot something else. So guys, before we have a bit more shooting fun, I just want to say the Leightons, Strods and Catties have already started up on the version 2 of the Skeleighton. Now, if you've already bought a Skeleighton, do not worry. This frame is still going to be one of the best on the market. However, Aaron has worked tirelessly on his trigonometry to get the next one even better, which absolutely blows my mind. I don't know how you can make things better like they do, but they do. But honestly, keep your eyes peeled for that. Here's a little sneak peek here. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Anyway, let's get on with shooting this. My partner bought these. Nobody likes them. It's full, unopened. Let's give it a good shake. Let's put it on the tree here and take a shot. Okay. Sorry for any Fanta lovers out there, but we're gonna have to make this one explode. Well, attempt to. Oh, trap in the way. Okay, let's go a bit further back than that. There we go. Hope you can see it just there. let's have a crack at it. Now, what shall I use? I've got that's not what I was looking for. I have a lead and I have a steel, a 10.5 steel and a 10mm lead. It's no question, of course I'm going to use the lead. Here we go. Let's make this baby pop. There we go. Let's go and have a look. It smells good. It doesn't taste very good, but there we go. So as you can see there, it's travelled right the way through. Yeah, that was fun. Don't worry, I'll pick that up later. Anyway, what do you say we take the last couple of shots and I'll wrap this video up. So guys, before we move on, let me give you some key facts on the Skeleighton. This thing is made of anodized alloy. It's been tested at 67 via the HRC method, which means this thing is near enough unbreakable. It's 90mm wide with the fork tips coming in at 25mm. It's 125mm long. It's 8mm thick. It's laser engraved and it's made in Wales. So with that out of the way, let's carry on shooting more of the Skeleighton. Guys, the next thing I want to do is take a nice long range shot. Now I'm hoping that you can see it, but it's the can just there at the end of my fingertip. It's the can that I just made explode. I'm going to take a shot, probably a handful of shots, and see how we get on. Just over to the right. Just trying to gauge the drop on this thing. Okay, let's move it just over a touch. There we go, second shot. Wow, I'm really pleased with that. I thought it was going to take me maybe 4 or 5 shots. Got it on my second try, and yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. But before I do so, if you want to find any of Leightons, Strods and Catty's frames, check out their eBay page, check them out on Facebook. And of course, if you're over in the States, my friends at Amiga Sling sells them. So you have no reason not to get yourself a Leightons, Strods and Catty's frame. Now, I'm going to continue shooting this. But before I wrap up this video, I've got a mystery unboxing. Do you want to see it? Let's head back to the Sling Den and we'll unwrap it. Guys, I'm back in the Sling Den shed, ready to do my mystery unboxing. But before I do so, I want to tell you why I've got this frame. Now, if you're anything like me, which I imagine you are because you're watching this video, so it must mean you enjoy shooting, you scroll through Facebook or whatever else, and you look at all these wonderful frames, and you have to do your best not to give in to temptation and buy yourself a new frame. However, it was the end of 2023, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. And it seems as I was enjoying shooting the Skeleighton, I wanted something similar, but not exactly the same, which is why, as soon as this thing popped up on Facebook, I had to put my hand in my pocket and get one. So, let's have a quick look at what it is. Now, this was no surprise to me because I knew what I was getting, but I haven't even taken out the packet yet. The packet yet, and yeah, look at that, guys. So it's exactly the same design as the Skeleighton, 90mm wide, exactly the same shape, but look at that. It's got the alloy core, the timber finish, and it's my first non-clipped frame by Leightons, Strods and Catty's, and I haven't shot a wrap and tuck frame for such a long time. I'm really looking forward to doing so. But yeah, just take a look at that. We've got the Leightons, Strods and Catty stag logo there right in the center. It really is a beautiful piece. And if we compare it to the Skeleighton there, it's pretty much identical. Now, as I mentioned, the reason why I've wrapped this frame is because I like a thicker hold. And the idea with this is it doesn't really need one. It is nice and thick, holds wonderfully, and honestly, I'm just going to get this thing wrapped up and take a couple of shots for you. Here. Go guys, all wrapped up, ready to go. Fits really nicely in the hands, and I cannot wait to shoot this thing. It really does look phenomenal. I've partnered it up with the .75 Black Bands by South Wales Catties, which I will be doing a review video on very soon. Yeah, look, just look at this thing. It looks absolutely fantastic. And if I put it side by side with a Skeleighton, you can see them both together, and honestly, they're going to be fighting each other to see which one becomes my everyday carry, because I'm loving them both. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more content, please subscribe to the channel. And I'm sure you're all wondering when the next podcast is coming out. Don't worry, soon enough, a week or two away, and I'll be bringing you another podcast. Anyway guys, got not much more to say. I'm going to end the video on a little shoot. I hope you get some time to go out shooting too, and I'll catch you in the next one.